This is what I've seen in the 4 weeks since infection. People killing people. Which is much what I saw in the 4 weeks before infection, and the 4 weeks before that, and before that, as far back as I care to remember. People killing people. Which to my mind puts us in a state of normality right now.
It's the war of the masses, and hate is a classic everywhere you really go. People are blasted but are passive when it comes down to compassion, never asking why they wanna be an assassin. Think about it, how the world judges you, whether you in school or getting an interview. Ever notice on the documents they have a race checklist? Then they wanna print that the words are worthless. Who birthed this? How can we allow this to go on? But then we had the time just to get the best clothes on. Where is the freedom when we treat it like outcasts? But then we kill each other for the beat, girls, and cash. How long is gonna last when we face an extinction? It's only showing me that my peoples ain't thinking. Listen to the words of reality. Educate yourself constantly, you do it rapidly. Where is the honor when you ain't a scholar? Too busy to get the knowledge, but easy to get a dollar. So much energy is being wasted on senseless. Have you ever noticed how they count us on senseless? Are we worthless to continue the stupidity? How we gonna grow and get our own stability? How you gonna make a future distant your history? It's pretty sad when you observe what I see. It's pretty sad, it is making me mad. The world's falling apart and it's ready to crash. How long is it gonna last when we living for cash? Ignorance is a disease and it's spreading real fast. It's pretty sad and it's making me mad. The world's falling apart and it's ready to crash. How long is it gonna last when we living for cash? Ignorance is a disease and it's spreading real fast. I really wonder where's our future when it's filled with losers. There's abusers, accusers, too many drug users. In our community, we missing the unity. But then we make excuses when we lose opportunities. We all have the choices, the voices of disappointments. The world's in our hand, all we need is the ointment. It's time to stand up, you live your life sitting down. If the ship was sinking, would you sit and just drown? There's no colors in the truth that I'm speaking right now. Doesn't matter if you're white, black, or just brown. The death elevator only taking you down. Ever wonder why you need a near-death experience to open up your mind just to show you life's serious? I'm curious, why you never learn from mistakes? Do you think most important things in life is cake? Just to buy yourself clothes to an expensive taste? It's pretty sad, it is making me mad. The world's falling apart and it's ready to crash. How long is it gonna last when we living for cash? Ignorance is a disease and it's spreading real fast. It's pretty sad and it's making me mad. The world's falling apart and it's ready to crash. How long is it gonna last when we living for cash? Ignorance is a disease and it's spreading real fast. Throughout the different positions, I'm a lyrical incision, amped with the master plan, so I'm on the mission. I be wishing for MCs to gather with all the masses. The music is dying, can't you see it needs some glasses? The state of hip-hop's in the mind frame. Gas at the octane and silent gases roam free to make your eyes strain. Too many rappers thinking they MC, but with a real MC, they guaranteed to make the beat bleed. So constantly and heavily, they rip the infantry. The force of the attack melts the pawns of the industry. They gather all the ghost riders packed like ammunition, all with a radio station so you won't listen. Hopefully you see what's missing as we start this expedition. Born in a negative world where they blur your vision. Trapped in a complex surrounded by center blocks as we aim to escape and pop through so many locks. Invaded with ignorance, kill the rest of the innocent. It's like a geographical map that pinpoints the militant. The sparks of the gunpowder was louder inside the building. Bullets, you take vacations and exit through playing children. It's a shame we complain and search for a remedy when violence is so contagious that we turn to enemies. Armed with strategies to flood drugs to your blocks while your seeds are suffering because of the rock. Cook to manipulate the minds with the tendencies, with the goal of the thoughts to reign supreme with the currency.
Yeah. Darkstarz Records, Bloody Raw. And yo, my controls the body holds the soul.